Soft shakuhachi flute plays. The sound of a gentle breeze drifts through the background. At the foot of Mount Fuji, in a small Japanese village surrounded by green hills and whispering pines, there lived an old potter named Aki. His pottery was known far and wide, vases as smooth as river stones, bowls that seemed to hold the calm of spring water itself, people said. Just looking at Aki's pottery brings peace to the heart, but what few knew was that long before he became a calm master, Aki had been a man consumed by fire, both in his skill and in his heart, the restless apprentice. As a young apprentice, Aki studied under Master Harada, a quiet, wise craftsman whose patience seemed endless. Aki was talented but quick-tempered. Every time a pot cracked in the kiln, he would shout in frustration, throw his tools, and curse the fire. "Why does everything I touch break?" he would yell. One day, after Aki ruined an entire batch of clay by overheating the kiln, Master Harada didn't scold him. He simply said, "Tomorrow, come with me to the mountain." The lesson of the wind. The next morning they climbed to a windy hill overlooking the valley. There Harada placed a small earthen cup on a stone and poured steaming tea into it. The wind blew fiercely, making the tea ripple and spill over the rim. But Harada didn't move. He just sat quietly, watching. After a while, he turned to Aki and asked, "What do you see?" Aki frowned. "The wind is too strong. The tea is going to spill." Harada smiled gently. "Life is the same as this wind. You cannot stop it, but you can learn to hold your cup steady." He looked into Aki's eyes and said, "Peace does not mean the wind has stopped blowing. It means your hands no longer tremble when it does." The trial of fire. Years later, after his master's death, Aki opened his own workshop. He poured his heart into every piece he made. Then one winter, tragedy struck. While firing his largest collection yet, a small earthquake shook the village. The kiln cracked. Flames burst out. In just minutes, months of work turned to ash. Aki collapsed beside the ruins, tears streaking his face. But in the roar of the wind and the crackle of dying embers, he suddenly remembered his master's voice. "You cannot stop the wind, but you can hold your cup steady." He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and whispered, "All right, I'll start again," becoming still. From that day, something changed in Aki. He no longer raged at failure. When a pot cracked, he studied it quietly. When the rain made the glaze too thin, he smiled and waited for the sun. He learned to see beauty even in imperfection, to find calm even in the fire. Villagers began to notice. His hands no longer rushed. His movements flowed like water. His pottery reflected a stillness that words could not capture. The master's legacy. One afternoon, a young apprentice came to learn from him. After several failed attempts, the boy slammed a pot to the ground in anger. "Why can't I do it right?" he shouted. Aki just smiled, poured the boy a cup of tea and said, "The pot breaks because your heart breaks with it." Then he told the story of his master on the mountain, the tea, the wind, the steady hand, and concluded, "Peaceful life doesn't mean nothing moves. It means you have learned not to be moved by everything." The potter's final morning. When Aki grew old, his hands trembled too much to shape clay. But every morning he still sat by the kiln watching the fire glow in the dawn light. Someone once asked, "Master, don't you feel sad that you can't make pottery anymore?" He smiled, eyes soft as morning mist. "I'm still shaping, just not with clay. Now, I shape my heart." The lesson. Peace is not inactivity, but inner stability amid motion. The wind will never stop blowing. Storms will never stop coming. But when the heart is steady, the world can roar, and you will still be at peace. Peace does not mean stillness of the world. It means stillness within the soul, even when the world is in motion.